Hello, everyone, and welcome to the May 2025 Energetic Insights. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Depika Mystery, and I'm an intuitive guide, energy healer, coach, and a consultant. And for 5.5 years, I've been sharing these insights on a month-by-month basis, and it's really geared up for those of you that are becoming more and more consciously aware of your intuitive and energetic abilities and are looking for some practical guidance to help you to navigate your way through. So if that sounds like you, welcome, you're here at the right place. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we are already in May. Wow, 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 what a month it already is and it's going to be. Before I fully dive into the energies for this month, I've got a couple of quick announcements. The first one is the energetic alignment session, which is our monthly group healing meditation journeys. That one is taking place on Sunday. This month it's taking place on Sunday, the 25th of May at the usual time, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and 6 p.m. UK time. And the theme this month is called Peace Within Chaos. Very, very, very exciting. And then the second announcement that I have is that if you're looking to dive deeper into your healing journey or coaching journey, or looking for additional support to help you to navigate whatever you're going through at the moment, both on a practical level, energetic level, and wanting to get some messages from the guides as well, then I have 2 spaces available for either a 3-month program or a 12-month program. If you're interested in that or curious about it, feel free to message me via my website and I will get back to you. And then finally, as you know, if you haven't already subscribed, please do go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Share this video if you do enjoy it with your loved ones, your family, your friends, your colleagues. Comment below and leave a thumbs up. All of this helps me to grow this channel, so thank you so much. Okay. Oh my God, I thought my voice was going there. Right, let's dive into the energies for this month. Wow, wow, wow. May is absolutely jam-packed with potent energies that are really accelerating the evolution in consciousness. And there is this incredible, incredible Starlight jetstream energies, and I can't wait to dive into them in theme 1. But we're already in them at the moment, and then we're going to experience them again in August and another one in November. And the Starlight Jetstream energy is a way in which we are being lifted up and out, moved along this fast path and dropped back down. And it's incredible. It's just, this energy is just wow. So I can't wait to dive into that one in theme 1. I'll tell you a little bit more about that then. Overall, this month, wow. This month has so many different feels to it. The first one is that many of us will feel this sense of real acceleration and speed. It's almost like, oh my God, I can't even catch my breath here. So the trick there is really to see if you can stretch out the time. And what I mean by this, and those of you that have played music, you will know that sometimes you can play a half beat note and make it sound like a full beat note. And it's a way of kind of pausing and stretching out that note. And we can do that with time at the moment. So if you're feeling like you're rushed off your feet, take a moment, take a breath, pause and stretch out that time. Just take a moment for yourself. I think that's going to be really key throughout this month. Take moments for yourself. Some of you may also find that you're in this holding space and it may feel a little bit sticky. It may feel like you're agitated, you're frustrated. The key thing here is that you're in a holding space for you and for allowing those things that are needing to be orchestrated outside of you to be orchestrated. So this is an opportunity for you to just surrender and let go and allow the loose little threads that are needing to go to be released. So know that this is a really safe space. So you're going to get the contrast of this really fast speed and this sense of, oh, I'm in this holding space. And some of us may just be reacting to that holding space. So recognize that and again, create that space, and that will allow that stickiness to be released. Boy, this month is going to feel incredibly chaotic and overwhelming, especially for those of you that are navigating the world outside in versus inside out. This month is really going to get you to go inside, because that's a place that you're going to find the greatest level of peace. And boy, it's a practice, but you can do it. We can all do it. So yeah, and I think it's just going to be chaotic, mental. It is all good. Overall, it is all good, although at times it may feel like, what the F, you know? So just keep that in the back of your mind. All of this is happening for a reason. And sometimes that reason, well, most times that reason's not going to exist on this human plane. It's going to exist in a very different dimension, a different level of understanding. So again, there's a massive sense of expansion and liberation, and many of us are setting ourselves free from our conditionings, our identities that we've held on to that no longer serves us. And this is a big theme again this month, and I'll dive into a little bit more later on in this insights. And there's also this sense of merging of worlds, where two worlds are coming, or two or three worlds are coming together. And so then it may feel a little bit disorientated. Again, ground deeper and come into your heart center, and that will also help you to kind of navigate your way through. So, as saying that, let's dive into some of the tools that will help you to support you during this month. And this one's big. And I know we say, yeah, move your body, but this one is huge. I mean, I've noticed that I've needed to move my body that little bit more this month. And it's what it's doing is it's helping to move the energy through the body. So oftentimes when we're getting these energetic upgrades, which this month really, 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 really is that we kind of process it on an energetic level in our energetic systems. And sometimes it affects our bodies, but this one is really affecting our bodies on so many different levels. There are so many different levels of upgrades that are happening and changes that are happening within our bodies because of the energies. So moving our bodies will help the energies to move through us and around us, and just move into places where it needs to move in, to shift our energy as well in that is stuck in our body. Water, there's a massive energy of purification, detoxification, and set intentions. If you're going to drink water, you can place your hands on the cup and set a beautiful intention. And if you don't know any other intention to set the intention of, I'm going to fill this cup with love, and as I drink it, I'm going to fill myself up with the energy of love. And that is perfect. Very, very simple. If you need more peace in your life, you can do the same with that. So if you need more compassion, whatever you feel you need, you can do it that way. And as I've said before, slow down. There's this sense here to really practice patience, presence, and stillness. It's massive, this theme. And again, it's another theme for this month. And don't forget to breathe. Breathe, 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 and allow yourself to connect with yourself through your breath. And then there are 3 key dates for this month: 23rd, 24th, and 25th. There's a sense of changing of tides, and it's a potent time of change and transition. There is also this sense that there is no turning back. So we will have this choice point, I feel, that will, as we head into these 3 dates, that are we going to step forward into this new, or are we going to stay in this old? And what I'm talking about is more about our internal dialogues, our internal narratives, our internal patterns. What is it that we want to take forward with this? What are we willing to let go in order to take this step forward? And it's then from then onwards, it's like this sense of full steam ahead and allowing the unfolding to take place. So if you're someone that's always trying to control a particular sort of outcome, yeah, this is going to be a little bit tougher for you. But we are all being pushed on this accelerated path of evolution in consciousness. Right. Let me share the first overall message I got from the guides for this month. And they go. Humankind have accelerated the cycles of change and transition in evolutionary consciousness. It has been no easy feat, yet the journey continues. We congratulate you for your courage, bearing witness to your shadows and embracing them all with love. We have entered into a potent 6-month period like nothing we have encountered before. Do not fear the chaos. Embrace it. Find the peace within and emanate it out through your human form with love, compassion, and kindness, shining brightly like the star that you have birthed yourself to be. So, once again, that message is packed with many, many layers. It's healing in itself. It's got information about what's to come and how to navigate the energies that are coming and how it's going to affect things that are going on outside. Right, before I dive into the 4 themes for this month, let me do a quick recap on the 4 themes from last month, because I still feel there has been a spillover of the April energy into May. And they were relational dynamic changes, completions and foundational resets, human souls, and cosmic earth. I will suggest watching that if you haven't already watched that, because it feels like this month is an iteration and it's building on the energies from April. So do go ahead and check that out. All right, let's dive into the first theme this month. One of my favorite themes. Oh my goodness. This theme is called Starlight Jetstream Energies. And the guides go: the starlight jet streams are upon us now, formidable energies, like waves of the ocean, lighting up the night skies. They are not to be feared. Embrace them. As you embrace them, they will embrace you, and in the embracing, you become one. Connected to everything and nothing. Allow yourself to feel the weightlessness. Allow yourself to feel the weightedness. As you enter these starlight jet streams, you are lifted to the peak and lowered back down. But when you enter back into your world, you enter the world in a new place, because you are no longer the same. So this is huge. I think we all have the opportunity to step on this jet stream, the starlight jet stream energies. All of us have the opportunity to do this, and it's our choice. And wow, it's just incredible. I think we were already in it. And what I got was that May, August, and November, there's three different really powerful energies that will be moving through this month, August and November. And they will last about 2 to 3 weeks. And I feel we have just entered, I'm recording this on the 9th of May, we've just entered into it. And I feel that it will be kind of closing off towards the end of this month. And there's this sense, like it feels like each of these will have different sense of purpose, texture, color, frequency. And at the moment for this month, I'm kind of getting this sense of the greens, the pinks, and the yellows. And the overall purpose of these jet streams energy is to propel humankind forward on the evolutionary consciousness journey. So I feel that by the key dates that I got, which is 23rd, 24th, and 25th of May, I feel by that point, or just after that point, or in that period of point, I'm just being shown it now, like we'll enter this kind of portal gateway. And as we enter it, I think on those 3 dates, we've probably got a choice of whether we enter that portal and come out on the other side. So it's really, really fascinating. And remember, like if you don't feel like getting on it, or you don't feel like going there right now, it's okay. There are 2 other opportunities, and regardless of it, the more the rest of us do it, you automatically receive the benefits of it as well. So that's the sense that I'm getting. So the way in which I received this message was hilarious. So those of you know that I like my cartoons and Disney and Pixar movies, and the way that the guides gave me this information was hilarious. They said, it's very much like the movie, they called it Nemo, but we know it as Finding Nemo. And it's basically that scene where Dory and Nemo's dad met the turtle surfers. And the turtle surfers knew how to ride these jet streams. I think they're the currents, these jet streams. And knowing that they would get to the destination much quicker than if they were to go down a different path. So that was what I got, and that was a sensation. And it's really about getting into these streams and trusting that you'll get where you need to get to at a much faster rate. And it's all safe on there. And then what I did was actually look up the movie and look up this scene. And this is the additional information that I got. And I thought I'll share it with you guys, because I thought that it's really, really interesting, because there's another layer of hidden meaning in the visual that I got from the guides. And then when you look it up and Google it a little bit, and you're just like, oh, this is what it there's another layer of meaning in here. So when I looked it up, it said that in the movie, the East Australian current is depicted as a strong, fast-moving ocean current, convenient way to travel long distance. So what I got is that the jet stream energies help us to travel quicker, not in a linear fashion, but more on a multi-dimensional level. So I think this is what is really key here. So what this is saying is it's an expansion, not just you're not traveling in one line, you are traveling as a whole like this. Think about it as circular motions. And that's why I think it's like waves of the ocean lighting up the night skies. So it's bringing the skies and the ocean together. And then there's this sense of feeling like there's a weightlessness and a weightedness. And I feel that weightlessness is depicting and referring to the sense of as we enter into, we are lifted up. We're lifted up of our conditionings and stuff are being cleared and cleansed and purified and removed, and things that are ready to go will be cleared. And the weightedness, we will feel that whatever is remaining, it will feel like a weight as we kind of come back down. So we're getting this, getting the contrast of both. What the guides also said here was another way to kind of look at it is that this jet stream is a fast track, very much like the fast track that you'll get at the airport. The destination is the same, but you miss out on all the queuing, so you get through the queuing system a lot quicker. The key thing here with the way that they kind of described this was that if you choose to go on the fast track, you got to be willing to let go of your baggage, trusting that whatever bags need to arrive at the destination will do. So that is the other thing. So this is about letting go of any attachments that you have, knowing that if you get on the jet stream, that you come out the other end with whatever it is that you need, and whatever it is you don't need, it will be released. So again, this is an incredible energy this month, and allow yourself to really feel it, and allow yourself to ground and expand through the feeling of this jet stream, Starlight jet stream energies. It's one of my favorite themes so far. And also this theme will incorporate it in the meditation this month as well, because I can feel it, and we'll be working with this energy as well. So finally, I just want to recap and say that it's available to all, and what the guides were saying, that many will jump on it because many of you guys are ready, more than anticipated. So if you feel like you're not ready, trust that you may actually be ready, and jump on it anyway and see what happens. Right, let's move on to the second theme for this month. This one's a good one as well. The second theme is called The Medicine of Patience. And the guides go, the medicine of patience is extraordinary at this time. Will you allow yourself to take it, though, or will you fight it? Many of you will fight it, as this is something new to you. That we understand. Yet we ask you to remember and allow yourself to take the medicine. It will be your saving grace, your North Star. It is a medicine beyond the human realm, going beyond time and space as we know it. Patience is knowing that everything is as it should be, and knowing at the most deepest level, the unfolding is an orchestration beyond the human form. There is nothing here for you to do, not in the way that you have done it in the past. We ask with patience that you trust, surrender, and let us take the lead. So there we go. I think this is a good one to kind of hold on to and receive the medicine. So I think a lot of the I can't even speak properly here. The messages that I'm receiving from the guides that I'm sharing here with you is medicine within that. There's a frequency healing that is also happening. So allow yourself to receive this. And, you know, patience is really, I'm just reading my notes here. There we go. So with patience, I feel that Many of us struggle with this. I know I definitely do. And sometimes we think, oh my God, why is this not happening? Why is that not happening? And then we go into panic mode, then we go into control mode, and then it all falls apart. So this is patience, is like there's this deeper, what it's asking us to do. If things haven't unfolded yet, things haven't materialized in the material world, in this human world that we're living in, then it's asking us to kind of go in knowing that the work that we have done, where we are at today, where we were a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, is exactly where we need to be, and everything is perfect in this moment. And knowing that everything is unfolding in the way that it needs to unfold. There's a bigger plan, bigger than all of us, but it encompasses all of us. I feel that this message from the guides is also getting us to receive this healing and this energy, and helping us to trust a little bit more, to surrender more, and also to receive more. So I think many of us fight this. We get some really good stuff, whether it's people, conversations, opportunities, and then we end up fighting it. And it's our inability to actually receive it. So I feel that it's also helping us to release this victim consciousness. So we stop fighting ourselves. So that's, again, this is what this is. So we're held in this holding space. Patience is the medicine, and it's also the key. Oh, this is a good one. So the other thing I got for this theme was also, I feel that this message is also saying that we hold ourselves back when we cannot accept things as they are. So I think there's a hidden message within this message that is also kind of drawing out that. So where are the ways in which you hold yourself back because you're unable to accept yourself? And so the other way that you can look at this is, where do you shame yourself? Where do you judge yourself? Where are you critical of yourself? And where do you find yourself being impatient? Where are you pushing, pulling, manipulating, trying to control to get a particular outcome? These things will be highlighted. See if you can observe them. See if you can hold that space of love and compassion and kindness when all these things are kind of playing out. So if you're somebody that is unable to sit in this space, what you may be feeling is a sense of agitation, is a sense of irritation, dissociation, procrastination, or you might be in a fight, freeze, or flight mode. So just note that, and then come back to this and read this message again, or listen to this message again, and it will give you the medicine that you need, because there's a lot that's going on, and it will help you to move and come into alignment with the energy of flow. And what I've got here is patience is a flow of allowing energy, allowing what's for you to come to you, knowing that your doing doesn't create, it's the allowing to receive. Trusting, and this is really about trusting your higher self, trusting the universe, trusting your soul path, your soul plan, and if you believe in God, trusting God as well. So yeah, there's a lot in here, and I hope that helps understand what the message was about this month for this one. All right, let's move on to theme 3. And theme 3 is called Peace Within Chaos, and the guides go: as many of you know, we are in the middle of a frequency war. In the coming months, this will intensify, yet many of you have already risen above and beyond, aligning your human to your soul, opening your hearts and enveloping the frequency of love. To your human, this may at times feel chaotic and overwhelming. Yet we ask that you remember that peace is within you, and it's time to emanate that peace by grounding deeper. Root yourself firmly into the earth, connecting with the energies of Mother Nature, reaching out up towards the skies as you connect with the jet stream energies of the stars. Then allow your being to vibrate the energy of peace, just as it was born to do. So I feel that this message is really giving us an insight of what the energies are, what's going on in the energies at the moment. It's validating, as many of you guys know, that what this channel or other healers, intuitives, other channels, you will know that we are in the middle of this frequency war. And I feel that this message is really about reminding us that we are who we truly are at the most deepest level. And it's also helping us to remember not to get swayed by what's going on outside of us and all the chaotic energy. And it's asking us to kind of go back in within ourselves and remember that peace that's already within us. And that many of us have come here at this time on earth to be that energy of peace, to emanate that energy of peace as Earth and the humankind go through this evolutionary transition in consciousness. So I feel that this is also giving us the tools and the courage to stay centered, stay grounded, and still emanate this energy of peace. What I do have here is an exercise, which is a grounding exercise. Many of you guys that attend the meditation will already know this, and we use this quite a lot. But I thought it would be worth just me talking through it so that you can then visualize it for yourself and use this, because I think this will help anchor in, ground you to the earth, and also connect you to the starlight jet stream energies and bring that into your heart center and then emanate that out. And that will emanate the energies of peace as well. So the key thing is to kind of stand firmly with your, you can have your hands on your heart or hands by your side, whatever feels comfortable for you. Make sure that your your feet are hip width apart, so you're really kind of anchored in. And imagine what I like to do is through the soles of your feet, that you're connecting to the roots of a tree, and you can almost imagine that your back is against a tree trunk. So you're allowing yourself to be supported by this tree trunk while the roots of the trees connect to the soles of your feet, and you imagine them kind of coming up into your ankles, into your calves, your knees, your thighs, your belly, and let it anchor into your heart center right there. And then if you take a deep breath in and out, imagine that you're drawing out the energy of the earth and allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper and deeper. So almost like you're connecting to the core of the earth through these roots of the trees. And then you could almost, if you want to, kind of imagine that you are extending out, like from the heart center upwards and out. And if you've got the tree behind you, you could also imagine like the starlight energies touching the top of the trees, the branches of the trees, and it's coming all the way down and then entering in from the top of your head, all the way down the back of your head, into your throat, your shoulders, your arms, all the way down your spine. And then that light anchors into your heart center. And then imagine like an infinity loop between the energy of the earth and then the starlight jet stream energy. And imagine that you're just pulsating that out, and you're pulsating that out around you, giving to yourself first, and then just pulsating it out into your energy field and allowing the energy of peace to kind of move around you and through you and emanate out of you. So that's a really quick exercise that you can do anytime that you're feeling ungrounded, when you're feeling a little bit chaotic, or you don't know which way to go, you're finding yourself too much in your head, not enough in your body. This exercise will just help you with all of those things. And what I do want to kind of go back to, and I think they mentioned it in another earlier message, that I feel that over the next 6 months, we will feel the sensation of the ground is shaking, and many of us will get this. If you've watched the news or read the news, you feel like everything is being shaken up. But I think what the guides are also trying to say through this message is, remember that as you change your frequency and energy that you emit out, things around you start to change and the energy of the collective would change. So come back to yourself, come and focus within yourself. It's an inside out creation, and keep creating the world from the inside out versus outside in. And really take advantage of this starlight jet stream energies. Again, if you're bringing that energy in, that's going to propel you forward and humankind forward. So really, 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 really exciting. All right, let's move on to the fourth and final theme. And so theme 4 is called Identity Ownership and Release. And the guides go, you are love in the most purest form. Now is the time to come back home to this truth. You may be asking, but how? And we say it's time to adjust what you consider identity. They are merely coats you put on and project. Humans have a tendency to project coats that feel uncomfortable to digest. It's time to take ownership of your coats you have projected onto people, places, patterns, and behaviors. Lovingly put them on, and in the process, you shall heal. And it's also time to release the coats that you've adopted through conditioning, that needs to conditioning, the need to protect yourself, feel safe, to be loved. Lovingly let the coats go, and as you do this, space is created for more of your pureness to come through. So this is a powerful, powerful theme. I think many of us are going through major identity shifts, and some of us have been going through it for the last couple of years, and we're coming up to the very nuances and subtleties within this identity shift. What I wanted to share here is that this is something that the guides have given me, I think probably in February of this year. And the way in which they showed it to me was that think about these trench coats that you're wearing. And there's like, there are trench coats that are projected out that other people are wearing, that you've kind of projected out onto them, or onto a situation, or onto a particular behavior and pattern. So, oh, that's my inner child, or that's my ego. But actually, it's a coat of yours that you've projected out to another aspect of yourself. And actually, you need to take it back on and own it and put it back on. So as we put our coats back on that we have projected out, the image that I got was that these coats start to dissolve and integrate into us so that we become more whole and integrated, and there's more love that then starts flowing through us. And then the other thing was that oftentimes we put on other people's coats so that we don't get cold, because we projected our own coats out, and we want to be seen, we want to be loved, we want to be respected, we want to fit in, whatever the reason is. We've adopted the conditionings, or what society tells us, or to be the good girl, to be the good boy, whatever it is, we put on these coats that actually is not who we truly are. So it's time to take them off. And sometimes we are also wearing coats that have other people have projected onto us. Again, to feel safe, right? To then feel, and sometimes it acts as a protective mechanism. And sometimes that is the only way that we can receive love. If we're holding on to somebody else's coats, that's the only way that they love us, and we don't want to lose that love, so we carry that coat. And that's the whole point of releasing them. And what the guides say is, what they also showed me is when we release the coats, we have a tendency to also push that coat back onto the person. So if we're holding somebody else's coat that's something that's been projected onto us, we have a natural tendency to push it back. And they don't want us to do that. They're saying, take the coat off, leave it in thin air, and it will return to the person that it needs to return. It will return to the rightful owner, that's the wording, or it will just dissipate. And that is not your concern. And your concern is to take ownership of your coat and lovingly wear it. And that lovingly wearing your own coat is the healing that happens within yourself. So this is an incredible, incredible thing. And there's so many different layers and dynamics to it. And I think many of us right now are going through major, major identity shifts, and really coming to this realization of, who am I? Who am I truly? And that's why I think they started with the message this month for this theme. You are love. So if you're asking, who am I? The answer is, you are love. It's just that simple. And it's the codes that where we start to overcomplicate things. And this is something that came up in the group meditation last month. And this is something that I think I've already said it, and if I haven't, this is something that I was shown by my guide team probably January, February of this year for myself, and then then I could start seeing how it was playing out wider than myself. And then the other thing that I kind of got, what some of you may experience as part of this theme, is that many of us, and I include myself in this, have gone through some major identity shifts in the last couple of years. Many more of us are going through it right now. And those of us that have gone through it over the last couple of years, we are still going through it, but on a very tiny grain of sand level. And this is about really going to another level of depth and going on into just really kind of paying attention to the subtleties. And this is something that is showing up for me right now, or it has been for a couple of weeks. And it feels like this gritty grain of sand, like I just can't get rid of it. What is it? I have, I've evolved. I'm no longer the old me, and I am this new version of myself. And yet, there's still this gritty grain of sand. What is it? What is it? And part of it is taking on that medicine of patience and allowing the unfolding to take place. And it's real subtle. These things are really subtle. And the way that the guides have shown it to me is that they're little loose threads that are on its way out. You've already transitioned, you've already transformed into this new place, but there's still these little threads that are on its way out. And are you going to hold on to them, or is it going to hold on to you? Are you willing to surrender and let go? So there's another real subtle level to it. So this work never really ends, for now anyway. And then for those of you, some of you are going through some really major external changes in your home life, in your work life, and just also you can see it playing out in the world at the moment. So yeah, this is massive, and I think this is going to continue throughout this year. I think all of these themes this month are interwoven into each other, and when we do the meditation this month, we'll definitely be accessing and incorporating the Starlight jetstream energies in there, because I think it's a major theme that is playing out, and it's just elevating us all. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these insights and you got what you need and you've taken away what you need to take away from it. So thank you so much for being here and for watching these insights. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you have enjoyed them, as always, please do go ahead and share them with your loved ones, your family, your friends, your co-workers, and leave a thumbs up. And then if you haven't already subscribed, please do go ahead and subscribe. And then if you're looking for additional support this month, we are doing the energetic alignment session on Sunday 25th of May at our usual time, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. UK time. And the theme this month is called Peace Within Chaos. So do come along and join us, and I'll leave the link here below. Otherwise, take good care of yourself. Enjoy the Starlight jetstream energies. Go on that ride them like waves of the ocean, and I will see you next month. And just remember, peace is within you. You got this. All right, take care. Bye for now.